Hi ladies, Kimberly Loveland, dating relationship coach. Today I wanted to talk about what to do if a man does something that you don't like and how to handle it in a feminine energy way. So a man does something like, let's say early on when I was dating my guy, he left his phone charger plugged into the wall. Even though the phone was already charged, he left the charger plugged into the wall. And this is something that drives me crazy. I do not like it. Now, in past relationships, old me would have been like, you did this. I don't like it when you do that. Please unplug your phone. It's awful to me. It is so wrong to leave it plugged into the wall. Now, what was wrong with that? Well, first off, how does it feel when I'm saying you, pointing my finger and making you wrong? It doesn't feel good. No matter if you're a guy or girl, masculine, feminine energy, it doesn't feel good to do that. So you don't want to make your guy wrong, because technically it wasn't really wrong what he did. It's something that bothers me, and it's about me and how I feel about it. So by going into feminine energy and sharing my feelings, that changes things. So the one day he did that, and we were early dating, and I had unplugged it, and he goes over and he's like, did I do something wrong? And I said, no. It's all about me. I feel anxious when things are left plugged into the wall after, like the phone's charged. It just feels wrong to me. It feels anxious for me. And he's like, okay, no problem. He's like, I will make sure to unplug things when I leave. And sure enough, he does follow through now. He does it. It wasn't a big deal. It was about me and my feelings, not making him wrong, not judging him, criticizing him, blaming him, anything like that. It was all about my feelings and sharing my feelings and being vulnerable about it. And that changed things. Another example about not making him wrong when he does something. This was when we were dating, and I was doing symphonic dating, and he asked me, he said, well, can we revisit this in 6 months? And I said, okay, we'll revisit it. And he's like, I'm pretty sure, we'll be in a relationship then. And so he's like, I'm going to make this big celebration. And he kept talking about it. Oh, well, maybe we'll go to this restaurant for our 6-month celebration. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do that. Well, guess what, ladies? The 6-month mark came up. I woke up that day and he was here and there was nothing planned. Well, how would you feel if there was nothing planned? Well, of course, the first emotion that comes up is that you're angry because that there was this big deal made about it, that he was going to make all these plans and then nothing happened. Well, a lot of times what's underneath anger is another emotion. So I went even deeper. What do I really feel? I'm in my body. What do I really feel? I feel sad. I felt so sad that nothing was planned. And so I told him, I was like, I feel so sad that there was all these expectations that there was going to be these grand plans for our 6-month anniversary, and there was nothing planned. And I didn't blame him. I didn't yell in anger. I didn't criticize, judge him, nothing. I just shared that I felt sad. So what's the first thing he did? He came up to me and he hugged me and he said, I never want to make you feel sad. Never, ever. That's the last thing on earth I ever want. I only want your happiness. So he's like, I'm going to make this up to you. And the next week he did. He had planned this wonderful, cruise that we were going to take on the lake. And it was going to be really grand. And then we were going to have a nice dinner at a restaurant downtown. Well, it got to the day, and it turns out that they had a mechanical issue on the boat. So we didn't get to go on the boat. But it also was that we couldn't reschedule it because it was the last one of the season. Because it was in the fall, and it's in Chicago. So he's like, but that's okay. He's like, I'm still taking you out to a really fancy dinner, and then we're going to walk along the Riverwalk. And it was a very romantic, wonderful dinner. Now, if I had been like making him wrong about something he did that I didn't like, okay, when you yell at a man and you blame him, one of two things could happen here. He could either start screaming back at you and then pull away, or he's just going to shut down and pull away right from the start. He's going to go in his man cave and he's going to run away. Okay? And when he does that, what we tend to do is we tend to run after them. And we tend to be like, well, what happened? What, no. If that does happen and you lose your cool and you're not sharing your feminine energy, let him go and sit in his man cave until he's ready to come back. But this is one way to avoid that, is just by sharing your feelings, sharing how you feel about it, not making him wrong, not blaming him and criticizing him. So ladies, for more tips and tricks in dating and relationships, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, follow me, give me a like, and leave me comments below. Check out my website if you're interested in private coaching, if you're interested in profile dating, or me writing your online dating profile, that is. I do offer that as a service. I do have self-study programs. So go check them out on my website. Links will be below. Until next time. Bye, ladies.